Hello, everyone, and welcome to. And today, we are doing back and bicep. Um, I today want to try to get my lats real pumped. So when I go today and I go and do my pull downs, not only am I going to use straps, even though I said that my forearms are small, which maybe I should be not using straps maybe to strengthen my forearms, but I think I'm going to incorporate some extra forearm exercises like reverse curls, meow, pull downs, or whatever they're called, just to get my forearms hit real good. But I'm going to be using straps to get a good mind muscle connection. Also, a thumbless grip can help you get a better connection on your lats. I'm also going to try doing a pull down superset. So what I'm going to be doing is doing a 30-second rest after I go like this, and then I'll do a reverse grip, and then I'll pull down, superset that for my pull downs, just to get just kind of a pump on it to begin with. That way I'll kind of feel them better, and when I feel my lats better, when they're more sore, I feel a much better mind-muscle connection. So I'm going to try doing that. It's been a good day today. It's the holidays soon. I just finished my last day of work for a week because I have the whole next week off, so that's nice. Really psyched about that. It's important to make sure when you're working out to drink water. It's gonna make the weight you lift more. You're gonna be stronger the more water you drink in a day. And I've kind of been learning that every time I've been drinking water before a workout, I felt a much better pump in the end, and I looked bigger. So it also just helps with how much weight you can lift. I've noticed increases in that as well. But yeah, I'm still doing a 3,500 calorie setup going on, but I've already had 3,300 calories today. Around 25% of that was protein. So I don't know, whatever, 3,000 divided by 25. Or wait, what's 1/4 of 3,000? It's like 3,200, let's say. 800. So I've had nearly 200 grams of protein a day, which is insane. I've been eating a lot of protein. A little hack I've learned is egg whites are really good for protein. If you get them in a carton, they're pre-cracked, everything. All you gotta do is pour it in the pan. If you look at the nutritional facts, for like half a carton, it's 25 grams of protein. For like 1 gram of carbs or something like that, and then you've got like 0 grams of fat, because the yolk, I guess, is where all the fat in an egg comes from, and eggs are pretty high fat. But if you just have the egg whites, it's just the protein, which is crazy. I just discovered you can buy a carton for $5, so that's half a carton is 25 grams of protein. And then I saw you can buy a $6 one, basically. So it goes from it was $4 for the smaller one. It's like $6 for this next one, and it's twice as big. It's got 100 grams of protein in the whole thing. Absolutely crazy. You could buy that for $6. Get 100 grams of protein. It is low calories though. It's only about like 450 calories. But that's because it's pure protein. It's like the liquid form of protein besides milk, which is crazy. I cannot believe that. I guess when I'm done with this workout, I'm going to drink 16 ounces of milk when I get home, which will finish me off. There's like a party bus next to me. What the heck? There's literally a party bus next to me. It has like LEDs and stuff, like rave lights. Let me show you this, crap. Wait, what? Can you see that? What the heck? It's like a party bus. I cannot believe that. That's the funniest thing I've seen all day. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'll see you guys when I'm in for the lift. Starting off here, I'm doing lat pull downs. I usually start with the rack pulls, but I wanted to really focus my lats. I don't want my lower back getting affected first. We're doing 12 reps here, 3 sets. I went for 100 and I think in this clip I did 100, but I moved on for the next sets to 110. I was able to get 10 reps on these. I think I got like 12 or 13 reps here. I really focus on moving forward onto the seat, because I feel like the reason why I wasn't getting good connection is because I was leaning back too much, causing my elbows to flare out, so I was really focusing on that. Also made sure I had a neutral grip, meaning my thumb wasn't over. That way I don't make my forearms a limiting factor. And then after I did it, I did reverse grip, focusing less on leaning back, more going down, and I got destroyed. I couldn't even go down all the way. I went to failure on my lats. I did not go to failure on my forearms. I went to failure on my lats. They were destroyed. I then moved on to hammer curls. Look at how slow my eccentric is. The eccentric is the part where you go down. So right here. So you're not flexing, you're not squeezing, you're letting go. Focus on how I'm going. 1, 2, 3. Very slow eccentric. You want to go a little faster on the concentric, which is where you squeeze. This just makes sure that you're prioritizing the tension. The highest tension is at the middle point, so it's not where you're at the top. At the top, you're actually not squeezing at all, or you're squeezing, but you're not really getting any sort of muscle building. All the muscle building is in the middle there, so when you go slow on the middle there, the eccentric is where you're gonna get the most of the stretch, and you're gonna feel a pump the most when you prioritize that middle movement. Like right here, that's the most critical part of the workout. Make sure that you go slow on the eccentric. It'll pump your freaking biceps so hard. All right, now we're doing rack pulls, which I usually do first, but I'm on here with I think something like 145 pounds here, including the bar. Not to be mistaken with RDLs. I've mentioned this before, but rack pulls are where the bar is higher, so you're not pulling it all the way from the ground. That means you get less of your glute movement, but you're getting the lengthened partial of the rep, which is prioritizing your lower back. A lot of people mistake these for RDLs, but if you just move them up, move it to just under your knee, where you let it down, and then squeeze your glutes, flex your core, and go back, drive your hips forward, and you'll feel your lower back like crazy. We're doing cable curls here. I did 3 sets of 12 for this. This is at 42.5 pounds. I was able to get 42.5 pounds for like 10 reps on 2 sets. Then I did 35, moved down, was able to get 12 sets. Also, on the rack pulls, I was doing 2 sets for 8 to 10 reps. I forgot to mention it, but so 2 working sets, 8 to 10 reps for the rack pulls. I only did 2 sets, but I did warm-up sets. Those ones exhaust your back hard. As you can see here, cable curls get a really good tension throughout the whole range of motion, instead of like where bicep curls you get to the top and you're not really using anything because gravity's holding it down. This is a drop set, triple drop set. I did 2 triple drop sets for this. I went high in weight. If you can't really tell, I'm kind of doing it a little bit lower, and I'm not going all the way back. Now, again, similar reasons to the lengthened partial I mentioned earlier, for like rack pulls. This is going to make sure that your rhomboids don't take over for your lats. Now, I have good rhomboids. I'm not worried about it, so I'm okay with this. I'm trying to balance out my lats with my rhomboids, so I'm really focusing on my lats here. I don't want my rhomboids taking over, so I stop lengthened partials. This allows me to do more of my lats. Triple drop set. It's my last set of the back workout, so on your last set, you can kind of just go crazy because, you don't have to save or conserve energy for any future sets. I recommend going to failure for your lats here at the end. This is going to make sure that when you flex in the mirror all cool and stuff, you'll look awesome. Yep, two sets of this. Try to go for 20 reps total for each drop set. That way you get high volume, you're going to get hypertrophy. Speaking of hypertrophy, when I get home, I'm going to drink so much milk and protein and stuff because my anabolic window just opened up, and that's really good for hypertrophy. Now, finishing off here, I did I ran the rack. So for those of you who don't know what running a rack is, get some 25s. Get 25s. Go till you literally can't anymore. As you can see here, I got like 4 or 5 reps, something like that. Go, 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 go. I'm sacrificing form here. No, I can't go. All right, and then you move down to 20s. In the meantime, I'll just sing. So I set the world on fire. All right, here we go. 15s, or these are like 17 and a half or something. I don't know. What does it say? I'm trying to read what it says. It's like 20s. Something like that. Maybe I did 22.5. I have no idea, honestly. I didn't keep track, but it doesn't really matter to keep track here. Just start with a weight you like, where you can only do 4 reps. Then just go down, just run the rack, just do as many reps as you can. I only did 3 barbells here. I kind of wish I did 4 because I feel like my bicep pump could have been a little bit better at the end, but that's future me talking. This is me after I did the workout, so I can't really give my past self advice, but I would. Anyways, let's move on to the pump. Just got out of the gym. It was a good session. I really feel my lats this time, which is good because if you guys have been keeping up with episode for episode, you would know about 3 pool days ago, and I do pool twice a week. So about a week and a half ago, I felt my lats really good, and then I just never felt them again. I felt my lats this time. So I think I figured out the trick. I think the reason why I haven't been feeling my lats is because I don't push my legs, or I don't sit close enough to where the leg braces are. And that forces me to pull it back instead of pulling down. And I was like, well, I know you have to lean back, right? But I was just leaning back way too much. And when you can lean back if you're closer, because you're still activating, you're pushing your elbows down. When I was going like this, I was pushing my elbows back, and the way I figured that out is I saw my video, my elbows were flaring out, and I was like, okay, well, I'm trying my best to control to keep my elbows tucked. But the reason why they're going this way is because it's far away from me, so I'm pulling it towards my chest, like from here. And that's part of the reason why recording yourself in the gym can actually be useful. So you can see stuff like that. So I would recommend, be respectful in the gym. I only record like when people are not doing sets. I really try to time it that way so people aren't being in the videos. But be appropriate, but I would recommend recording yourself. I go at very less busy times of the day. Like I could have gone at 4 o'clock, but I went at night because I want to be able to record myself, and I don't want to harass people by recording in the gym. I just want to be as respectful as possible to, I'm not the only person going to the gym. There are other people there. I have to respect other people. And that's an important part of gym etiquette. So I'm just trying to make sure I'm not being rude to the people around me. And so if you guys want to see how your form can be lacking, you can take a recording yourself, and you'll see a lot more than you would be able to see if you didn't record yourself. So I'd recommend doing that. Record yourself, compare your form to there's this guy, he's so good. He is, the only way I can describe him is he's this super lean, 135 pound, jacked guy. He's ethnically Asian. I don't know his name. He's on TikTok, and he kind of does those videos where he compares someone doing the form, and then he goes like this. Then it zooms over to him, and he's like cringe, and then he looks at someone who's doing it bad. He's cringing, and then he'll be like, this is the correct form. And he always plays trendy sounds. I'm trying to remember his name. If anyone knows that guy, can you comment in the description? Because I love that guy. That guy is so talented at making form videos interesting in a short format. I have respect for that guy, and he's jacked too. I love that guy's aesthetic. What's that guy's name? Anyways, he's Asian. That's all I know, but I can't remember his name. Watch his videos. Compare your form to his form, because he always has the best form. And then you should be able to see. You'll notice when something is different. It's not rocket science. It's not you're well, I'm not really a gym expert, so I can't see if what I'm doing is different than what he's doing. It's pretty easy to tell. When I was doing the elbow thing, I was that's significantly off from what these videos I've been watching have been showing. So just use good discernment between what you're doing and the professionals are doing. But yeah, listen to other people's advice too. There was a guy in the gym the other day. I mentioned this in my previous video. He's actually the guy who taught me how to do what I just did today, the supersets, where I did a reverse grip on the pull downs. I actually got that from a guy in the gym. I saw that he was doing lat pull downs, and his back was huge. I went up to him. I was like, hey, can you look at my form? I just can't figure it out. And he walked me through it. He was like, you might feel better mind muscle connection if you get really sore. Try not bending back, try doing a reverse grip, and pull straight down and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And he's like, it'll get sore really fast. He's like, you're not going to get a really good, sort of pump off of it, but you're gonna get that pressure in your back. And that way when you do wide grip, you can feel it all the way through here, even on my wings right here, right here. So just listen to people's advice. I recommend that. Thank you so much for the support on my recent videos. I love you guys so much, so just appreciate you all. I would like to see a comment from HCXR or Rebel Fire in this video. It's been a little while since, especially HCXR has commented. Those guys are just the originals. They've been with me since the beginning. Joshua 8B too, but you've been commenting on all the videos. You are the best, man. Joshua 8B, shout out to you. But HEXR, Rebel Fire, if you guys are still on this journey with me, I would love to hear how you guys are doing, because you guys have been with me since the beginning. I really appreciate you guys. sticking with me this whole time. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow for the bulk day 23. For day 23, it's insane. All right. See you guys tomorrow.